All right, guys, just some quick news. So for the Luigi Mangione, the young man who shot the executive for United Healthcare, there's an anonymous GoFund for the young man, and he's actually been given, they've actually raised up $100,000 for him. $100,000 for the young man. I don't know if this went into what, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure he did some research. I'm not sure if he really knew the law, but they're trying to convict him for 15 years of second-degree murder, which only carries a 15 to life, right? The family will fight to keep him in there. But I think because of the underlying, the logic and the reason of we get it if you go down the line and why the system is so expensive. It still doesn't, like in like human to human contact, it's like, yeah, he was homeless and I was selling him food right here and I had some leftover food, but remember, this is my business, I sell. He said, I need to eat, I mean, I'm being analogous, I'm using an analogy. He's like, oh, I'm hungry. Hey, I have a business, I can't sell you. I'm gonna die. And you sell water too. I'm dying of thirst, but yeah, we get it. You have a business to run and you don't want to feed that guy. And then the guy gets up and kills you, right? Gets up and fucking chokes you to death. It's like, well, the guy was in pain. He wanted health insurance, so then he couldn't get it, and he kills the guy because the system is screwed up. The pressure, the support of the community, which is shown in raising $100,000. The young man, he's probably gonna, because of the outcry of the community, he's just gonna, he'll probably do the 15 years and get out. The kid's 22 years old. I mean, 15 years is like that. He'll get out at 37. He'll still have more than half his life to live. He'll be healthy in there. He'll read a ton of books because he's a reader. Probably get a bunch of women visiting him. He'll probably get married in there so he could have sex, you know? Like, he'll be a celebrity sort of, right? Again, you'd rather have freedom, you know? And there's a chance he might get off. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get off, but might be a chance he gets a really good deal. But $100,000 they raised for him. It's pretty amazing. What else was going on? I don't even want to read this little article. I've been skipping over it. It's been showing itself to me that Kamala Harris is thinking about running for governor in California. Fuck no. She'll probably win though, because you guys are so fucking stupid in California. What else is really standing out? Local news that they might allow people to hang out on sidewalks outside of these bars and restaurants, and to legally hang out in front of the establishments, kind of like Amsterdam. They said they did that during the pandemic or a little after it so they could help businesses. Fuck you want, dude? You fucking weirdo. Beat the fuck out of you, dude. Anyway, he said it brought traffic like 10 times. It brought like 10 times worth of foot traffic to that area, which grows business. So they said they're actually gonna maybe implement some sort of bill starting in 2025 that allows that, where people can hang out outside and just drink beverages in the open, right? You know what it is? These people kick it right here. They kick it right there and they just drink. It's like the borracho area right there. And they're definitely not legal. Immigrants for sure. I don't know if they work. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. How they even get money. I'm not saying, like, these people have been here even before the pandemic, I'm pretty sure. Not pandemic, before this last influx of fucking. But even though the government was highlighting, like, you know, they were using it, like Trump was using it to put it in the news as something to run on, it was probably still going on even before we even were aware of it. A lot of shit was going on before we became aware. But so that's pretty cool, right? They're gonna allow people to smoke outside. They're gonna allow places to probably sell marijuana and food, right? Actually be able to make food and marijuana. There's some people fighting against it, people who are fighting for, like, you know, the workers' lungs, like the health of the workers. Pretty silly. I mean, it's only fucking weed. Make them smoke outside. I'm not sure if they could even just bring their own weed and smoke. I'm not sure if they have to buy it there. It might be one of those things like, oh, you want to use this establishment, you kind of have to buy something from us. So maybe if they just buy food, they'll be able to just bring their own joint and smoke some weed. I think it's gonna happen more in Long Beach. This was part of a Long Beach article, the Long Beach Local or Long Beach something, some sort of a small newspaper out of Long Beach. What else stood out? Oh, the fucking Prince Andrew, no, not Prince Andrew, one of the princes from the UK, up in Buckingham Palace. One of his friends is being accused of being a spy, a Chinese spy. He was actually this wealthy individual, I guess, is his business was bringing two different separate countries together to do business, some sort of consultant, but now he's being accused of being a spy. They found a letter, somebody else inside the palace said, oh, we found a way to easily bring people into the palace, or something like that, something to that effect. I don't know. Again, it's probably the prince is like, oh, let me do something good for my family. They think I'm worthless because they try to get a comment from the representatives of Buckingham Palace. They said, oh, Prince Andrew, like, we knew nothing about that. That was his own doing. Like, he did business with that guy. He's not a working royal. Like, he's not part of any decisions. I guess he's not responsible enough. But he's a celebrity, I guess, or he is known. But again, there's probably some smarter, more, what do they call it? What's that word? Competent members of the royal family who oversee things, not like a spoiled child. And so that was pretty interesting. What else stood out to me? Some barber got killed, I don't know, somewhere in Woodland Hills, I think. I didn't read the articles, it's just what I seen. Yeah, it's local news.